Hello, my tiny tummy family. Oh my gosh. Okay, so everything's been busy. Sorry I was on here a little late. But yeah, busy good. So today, oh, well, let's get, first things first. My name's Jen Bailey. I'm a VSG athlete. And yeah, today's live stream, I wanted to go over VSG surgery success rates. So this was something that I've been interested in. I mean, there's a lot of things I'm interested in. So this was the latest topic I came across. I've done some research online and yeah, wanted to go over that with you. Maybe somebody else will get a cool little nugget from it. So let's get into it. Let's go to this thing. So what's considered as weight loss surgery success? Because I didn't really understand, like, is it the success of the person? Is it the success of the actual weight that's been lost? Like, is there an amount? So this is what I found. Success is defined as keeping off greater than 50% of this lost weight without needing a corrective procedure. So corrective procedure meaning going back in and removing what's been stretched out, possibly other things, but yeah, no corrective procedure needed, and that you've kept off at least more than 50% of this weight that's been lost. So a cool little piece of info I found: within the first 18 to 24 months, these patients are expected to lose at least 50% of their excess weight. The research that I've done, and I found, like, the higher the starting weight, and if they followed their guidelines, those people tend to lose the most fastest. And that's just something I came across. Like, I am not a medical professional. I am just kind of regurgitating this cool info that I found online. So I'm nosy and I'm interested and I want to see what's going on. So that's the stuff I came across. But yeah, for me, I can see that. Yes, that's happened. So, fun fact, most patients will reach their lowest weight 12 to 24 months post-op. I had my surgery in March of 2021, and now we're in May of 2023, and yeah, 2 years out, a little over 2 years, and this is my lowest. I'm at a stall, but our bodies still need to adjust, and then it kicks back in again. I've adjusted my workouts. Granted, the last week and a half have been really, really busy and I haven't been able to get as many in, but I don't beat myself up for that because it's not helpful. It doesn't do anything for anyone. So just give myself that grace and, like, hey, do what I can with the time I have, get some kind of activity in. And a couple days ago, I wanted to do 2 workouts in one day, but the day was just stacked. And I really thought hard about, like, staying up super late, maybe going to bed at 11:30, getting these in. And then I realized, like, I am not useful and I am not good to myself nor to anyone around me if I don't have my sleep. So what good is it if I get these 2 workouts in, but then I'm tired? Maybe I'll get a headache from being so tired. Like, it's a domino effect of not so fun things after that. So I opted not to. And yeah, I just gave myself that grace. Like, you know what? It didn't work out today. That's okay. And, then the next morning, I got a quick spin ride in the garage while the kids are getting ready for school. Take them to school sweaty. I don't care. I'm not getting out of the car. But, I needed that for myself. So, yeah, we can do this. But we can reach our lowest weight 12 to 24 months. And then, yeah, move on from there. Let's get into these statistics that I found. So I'm going to do years 1 through 5, and then after that, jump to year 10 because there wasn't much info between like for 6, 7, 8, and 9. But after 1 year, about 96% of patients are successful. So again, the success is keeping off greater than 50% of the weight without needing corrective procedure. I mean, I don't even know if they do corrective procedure within that first year because it's not very far out. But that's where that is. So 96% is a pretty high number. Unfortunately, like it starts to dwindle a little. This year 2 drops down to about 95%. Okay, we, still up there, but like anything, things can, get better. They can get worse. So year 2 is 96%. Year 3 is about 89% of patients that are successful. So keeping that weight off, but the numbers slowly going down. Maybe you're getting comfortable in what you can eat and not so active anymore. Who knows? There's a multitude of things that can happen, life circumstances. Ultimately, like we have to follow these guidelines. We had this surgery because we were overweight and things were like either what we were doing wasn't helping. We needed that tool to help us. So following the guidelines is going to help keep you on track and keep you in this success rate, the higher numbers of it. And I mean, like, it's pretty basic. Like, you're going to feel great and you're going to be able to do more things. Your activity levels are going to go up. So following the guidelines is key. Our tummy is tiny. Eat the good things, eat the protein, drink lots of water, stick to don't drink 30 minutes before, don't drink 30 minutes after you eat, that kind of stuff, because we need our body to absorb those nutrients. I have seen a lot of different things online where some people, they'll be like a week out and they said their doctor says, oh, you can eat whatever you want, just chew it really, really well. So maybe it depends on the medical professional that you're working with. Personally, I have Kaiser, and there's a lot of restrictions with it, but they're not bad. They made me feel good. They made me feel like, okay, I have this path. This is where I need to stay. And, if I deviate from that, things may not go so well. And nothing in it so far has made me feel like I'm restricted or like I'm eating gross stuff, or I wasn't able to eat things right away. For me, the plan that they have in place has been really wonderful. And, you just go with whatever your professional tells you. Back into this. So after 4 years, about 82% are successful. So that drops from the 89% just a year before. And I mean, that's maybe you're getting comfortable in life and, falling back into old habits. That is kind of a dip to drop 7% within that year. I guess that's the reality of it. And then at 5 years, 73% are successful. 73, we all started this, with the high hopes, the expectations, all the good feelings. And the surgery is just not a one and done. It's a tool, and we have to do our part in it. eat right and be active. Obviously, you know, the heavier you are, it's going to take a minute for you to get up to that point. And the things I've seen with the loose skin and all these problems that come with it from rubbing and, you know, sliding around on you, there's a lot there. But the activity level will increase as this weight falls off. And whatever that increase for you, like, take it as a win. It is still an increase. So 10 years. 10 years was a huge drop. It goes down to 42% of patients. Like, we all started out so well, and I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you why it is a 42. Just, you know, some of the things I've read is, you know, it goes back to like hand to mouth. That's where it is. And I think the word is sedentary. Pretty much you're not doing much, like you're just kind of hanging out, you're sitting there. Just move around, do that walk around, take your dog out, you know, walk around the block a couple times, but get your body to do things and, you know, get out there where you can. If you can do a few crunches in your house, you know, lay down on the carpet and do it. It doesn't even have to be, there's things that we can do without the weights, without these exercise machines, without spin bike, a treadmill and all that stuff. There are very much free ways of getting your body moving. And YouTube is a great resource for that. There's plenty of people out there that show just body weight only. You know, it doesn't have to be old school things like the crazy crunches where it feels like you're like yanking your head towards your guts and you're straining everything in there. There's new ways of doing crunches that don't do that. But yeah, 42%. That was kind of like, wow. But I've seen it. I've seen some people around that I know that they've had the surgery, and within a couple years they were right back to it. I watched it in real time. You know, and this is such a mindset thing. You know, they chose to not do that. It was great. They lost a bunch of weight within the first year and a half. And then after that, I literally watched them stretch their stomach. They still, like, they would eat out almost every meal and they wouldn't come back with leftovers. It started with just sharing a meal, and then it turned into getting their own meals, and then like sitting there going like, oh, my stomach hurts. You know, these kind of things happen. I've witnessed it, and now they're further than before they started the surgery. Like they weigh more now than when they first had the surgery. And it wasn't even VSG. I think they had the Roux-en-Y, so like the whole rerouting, like through your guts and all that. But you know, where it has to be like a mental thing, first and foremost, to work with this tool. So 42% after 10 years are successful. So they're still keeping that 50% off the weight loss. That's what I found. In numerous sites, the number would, you know, vary a couple percent, but that's where we're at. So I would hope that, you know, everyone that I'm around, I want to be able to help them be their best and not end up in that 42%. You know, we're here. This is a great community. So let's succeed together. Fun fact through this, weight regain. I mean, it's not really fun, but like it's a learning fact. As many as 50% of patients experience it. So the weight regain, like we're all gonna regain a little bit of weight, but it doesn't have to be crazy, gigantic. And it'll fluctuate throughout the years just depending on what's going on in your life, how much activity you're doing and how much you're taking in. But yeah, as many as 50% regain. So the regain can be anywhere from 5% at 2 years post-op, all the way up to 75% or more by 6 years post-op. So that one, again, understandable because I watched two people very much do that. And, you can't live their life for them. We are our own person, so we can just support and try to give encouragement to go the opposite. But it happens. So, but I would hope that it doesn't happen to you guys and that we really, pull through together on this one. Because that 75% or more, it's like, that's a lot of weight to regain. And once you've lost this weight from the beginning, your life feels fantastic. You have a new life. You've got like all these great opportunities and things happening. So yeah, that's where that is. And then if you go back to regaining all that, then you'll have to have corrective surgery. And that's even if it's made available to you. Your specialist, and you have to go through the cycle again. And if they don't believe that you're gonna handle it well, you're gonna maintain, then they're not gonna do it. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on with that. But yeah, these were just some of the nuggets of info that I came across because I'm curious about these things, and maybe there's others that are curious too. I want to put it out there and just show you what I found and how they kind of relate to me and what my thoughts are on. And really, I just want everyone to do their best. And when they're not feeling their best, reach out to the community. We have this wonderful community of people that are going through all of the feels. So there's someone out there that can help in it. But yeah, that's the scoop. That's the info. Feel free, if you're nosy, to follow along on my socials. So on Instagram, I'm Jen_Bailey17. And on Strava, you'll see my workouts. It's been a little not so fantastic, but okay. I'm not doing anything. But yeah, on Strava, I'm on there as Jen Bailey. And yeah, be nosy, check it out, leave a comment, leave a high five, whatever. I just want everyone to be really, really awesome in this experience. And if you can learn something from me, if even one person learns something from me, then it's a win. So yeah, until next time, thank you so much for hanging out. I should have a new video out, hopefully tonight, maybe Monday. Again, it's been super busy and my husband's editing that one for me right now. So until next time, sending light, love, and happiness. Love you guys. See you later.